Hey, how's it going, everyone? It is the investing guy here, and today I have a great video for you guys on a price prediction for Chronos or CRO token. Now, this price prediction is going to be a very, very realistic price prediction. And so if you go through YouTube, you will see some of these crazy price predictions saying that CRO will go to $100, $200. It is going to take a lot of time for something like that to happen. In today's video, I am going to show you a very realistic price prediction for the CRO token. Guys, if you appreciate this type of content, make sure that you smash that like button down below. And if you haven't yet subscribed, make sure that you smash that subscribe button and help me reach that 2,000 subscriber level. Let's get right into it. So in order to understand what's going on with Chronos, we need to take a quick history lesson of what has happened with Chronos. So let me sum it up for you guys. When Chronos was first created, there was 100 billion in the total supply. Crypto.com decided to burn 70% of that, plus an extra 10.6% were going to be burned slowly. As we see now, the total supply of CRO tokens out there in circulation has really come down quite a bit. We now have about 23.6 billion CRO tokens that are going around in circulation, and this number is decreasing every single day. If we look at the Etherscan, we do see that CRO token that is being locked away in this null address to never be taken away ever again. And so this null address locks up the CRO, and well, it can never be released out into circulation again. And every few minutes, there is a certain amount of CRO that is being locked away to never be released out into the circulation again. Okay, if we see here, we see that we have 100 billion, which was the original supply of Chronos. And well, we also see that we have 76.3 billion that has been burned away or locked away, and it's never going to return into circulation. That leaves us with a total supply of 23.6 billion CRO that is still in circulation, and that number is diminishing every single day, which is good. It means that CRO is a deflationary asset, and I love deflationary assets. This is one thing that I love about CRO, is that it is deflationary. Now, the 23 billion and whatever else we have, 23.6 billion that we currently have, will eventually go down to below 20 billion in total circulation. In a given amount of time, maybe a year or 2 years from now, the total circulation will be under 20 billion CRO tokens. And so let's go ahead and look at these price predictions with the new number of circulation that CRO will have. So for the first price prediction, I want you guys to look at the current market cap that we have right now, which is 10.5 billion. That is the current market cap of CRO token. And well, we're going to divide it by the new amount of CRO that we're going to have. Eventually, we're going to have 20 billion in circulation, right? So if the market cap stays completely the same, even though we know that crypto is going through a tough place, if the market cap remains completely the same and we just let, the burn do its thing, eventually the CRO that we have right now, which is worth about 42 cents, will eventually be worth 52 cents, 52.5 cents. So that in itself is quite a nice raise, right? It's quite a big raise. Do I think this will happen? I think the odds of this happening is going to be very, very low. I do think that, that eventually the market cap for CRO will eventually rise. And I do have, my reasons for that with Crypto.com being the sponsor for the World Cup being one of the biggest sports events, blah, 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 blah. But whatever, let's not get into that. I'll talk about that in another video. So if CRO, the market cap, stays completely the same, let's realize that the price of this CRO will still rise. Why? Because the burn of the CRO is making the price go up in itself. It's putting pressure on the price of CRO, which just the burn itself is going to make the price go up. If the market cap stays completely the same, the price will still go up. This is great for CRO and for anyone that is invested in CRO. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at this here. This is going to be the magic number, and this is something that I think is very, very possible within maybe even the end of this year. CRO can definitely reach 20 billion in market cap. It's already done that. It's reached up to 22 billion in total market cap. So can it reach 20 billion again? Absolutely, it absolutely can. Now, this is going to be very simple because if CRO reaches 20 billion, well, we're just going to go ahead and divide it by the future circulating supply, which is going to be around 20 billion CRO. So in the future, maybe a year and a half from now, there will be only about 20 billion CRO in total circulation. So let's imagine that CRO does reach a market cap of 20 billion, and when we divide it by 20 billion, we're going to end up with 1, which means that CRO does have a high likelihood of reaching $1. So there we go. That's how CRO can reach $1. So many people have talked about $1. CRO was very, very close to reaching that $1 mark. Even though the market cap did go up above 22 billion, it never reached $1. Now in the future, it doesn't have to reach that 22 billion market cap in order for it to reach that $1 mark, because the burn is happening so quick and it's happening at such a fast pace. And you yourself can go on through Etherscan and look at how much CRO is being burned, that you see that eventually, yeah, the price of CRO is going to go up just off the burn itself. Now, what does this mean for every single investor? Well, let me tell you what I'm going to be doing. As of now, every single dip, I've been trying to purchase more CRO. Whenever CRO goes down, I try to purchase as much as I can. And well, then I go ahead and I stake it right onto the DeFi wallet, which does give you on average from maybe around 10% all the way up to 12% APY. If you want to do that, it does take a few extra steps. It's super easy, and I will make a video for you guys on how to do that. But if you don't want to do that, you can also just stake it off Crypto.com app, and it does give you a 6% APY through their Crypto.com app. Okay, so now that I've talked about that, this is not financial advice. This is literally what I'm doing, but I am going to tie together the APY that I can get from Crypto.com, the APY that I can get from DeFi Wallet, and tie that together with the burn rate that CRO is having. And I do think that the returns from CRO will be quite substantial. If CRO reaches $1, I'm not only going to more than double my investment off just the price appreciation of the token, but I'm also going to gain a lot from the APY that I'm getting from the DeFi wallet and also from the Crypto.com app. Make sure that you are using the benefits that Crypto.com gives you, such as free Spotify, which is $10 every single month. So if you stake $400 worth of Crypto.com, every single month you can be getting $10 worth of CRO. I already pay for Spotify, so doing this, something like this, it just gives me a 30% return no matter what. All right, guys, so that's going to be it for this video. 2 very realistic price predictions for CRO. So if we saw that if the market cap stays completely the same, we also see that CRO will rise in price. And we also saw that if CRO reaches a near market cap that it's already reached before, we see that CRO can easily reach $1. And these are 2 very realistic price predictions for CRO. One thing I don't like to have is to have such high hopes and then it never reaches it. Then you're just going to be left behind. So I think it's very important to have, these realistic price predictions for cryptos such as CRO, which are already high up in the rankings. And so expecting CRO to give you a 100x from here on forward is probably not going to happen anytime soon. Can it happen? Sure, but it's going to take a lot of time, right? So thinking that CRO is going to give you a 100x within a year or 2 years, that's not going to happen, right? So one thing that I like to do is have these very realistic price predictions for my cryptos and then see where we go from there. All right, guys, I hope that you guys like this content. If you enjoy this type of content, make sure that you smash that like button down below. And if you haven't yet subscribed, make sure that you subscribe to this channel. All right, guys, like I like to say, let's go to the moon together, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. And also make sure to follow me on Twitter at YT the Investing Guy.